The little mini game I just finished off last night, or early morning I suppose to be more accurate, called Kill Stalins, which is basically just like first project I've completed on Gameguru to any level, and it's a really quick build. I think in total I probably spent about 10 or 15 hours on it, probably not much. Just created some unique title screens and spent a while on the level design, but not very long. There's basically really two areas to it, and then some very like 2 or 3 custom characters, and then the rest is just using predefined assets, I suppose. But it's just like the exercise basically. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about the process. I've done a blog on this as well, but I figured I'd do a video too. So how it actually started out was I'm doing, also at the minute, currently halfway through doing a project called Communist Spaces, or Catastrophic Spaces now. The title's changed a bit, the idea, I guess. But the whole point of that project is basically it's twofold. So my friend Rebecca Smith is doing like a kind of like panel art board game thing, and then my job's to represent that in a web application form. With originally the idea was to do it with 3-dimensional spaces which represented each icon or icons on the panels on the board game. That's changed now so that it's going to be video loops basically, more because of time constraints. I'll dive into that a bit now. So originally I was going to try and do this with Gameguru, which is really easy to use. Kind of, you get loads of assets, a game engine you can buy on Steam. It's free. It's not free. Sorry, it's not expensive though. So I bought that a while ago with the intention, because I'd already been messing around with it a bit anyway, of building these spaces on there. But then it quickly became apparent that basically it wasn't going to really have the required complexity within the engine for what I really wanted to do. So I had got to a certain stage where I'd built like an area with kind of like faux capitalist brutalist architecture and stuff, but then I decided, well, I'll be ambitious and try and go with Unreal Engine then. So I did, but I had that work left behind. So I started building with Unreal Engine, but then I think it was 2 weeks in, probably not very long ago actually, about a week or 2 ago. For some reason my Unreal project file got completely corrupted, to the point where I can't open it up anymore. It just crashes, which is gutting, because I kind of got to the point of really starting to understand how to use Unreal Engine a bit more effectively in terms of sound and landscaping, and using assets to create an atmosphere in different bits and bobs basically. I'm still kind of completely clueless on most of the programming and blueprinting aspects of Unreal Engine, because I don't know C++ and I don't know C# as well, so it's kind of a big learning curve, but I was managing to get things done, so it was a bit frustrating that. But then we're getting on with it now, so we just need to do that. But anyway, original point, Kill Stalins. So I'll go into that a bit. So I'll probably have to edit this a bit. So the silver line is this, is that I decided just to crack on and get Kill Stalins done, so I've at least got one project done from Gameguru, because I think in the last few months I've been working on lots of game projects, but they tend to be very bitty. There's been City of Shadow, which is way fallen by the wayside. Obviously Rat in a Maze, which is was way too ambitious, but that kind of just plonked out. So I wanted just to get something really simple done, and just get it out there. And the whole, it's just Kill Stalin. It's obviously extremely tongue-in-cheek and ridiculous and stupid. You're killing Stalin clones in Siberia, of course, so it's not meant a serious game. But and I think I'm probably going to work some more on the second area, which is in the game, and it's very simple. Basically all you do is kill everyone, survive, and get to the end of the level. It's nothing complicated. I'm quite excited at the minute by the prospect of with Gameguru even, because it can. I mean, even though it's very limited in some respects, and you can import your own models in for sure, but most of the time you're basically just using predefined assets. But I think I'm quite excited by the prospect of potentially creating something which is a bit more multi-leveled, so like maybe 3 or 4 levels, and then maybe probably something quite generic in some respects. But I mean, Zero Fear I was working on before, which is the other Gameguru project which I was working on, was a cyberpunk aesthetic game / wasteland thing. So I might return to that, try and create 2-3 levels, because that's got basically the first level done on it anyway. So yeah, sorry, I'm going off on a bit of a tangent. So yeah, you can check out Kill Stalins. It's on my website, which I'll link to below now, and I'll play a few clips. I'm going to intermittently cut through. So now here's a clip from Kill Stalins as well. It's basically just a really fast speed run through.
A przy brzegu leżał 100-kilowy las. Płynął strumyk i minął jakiś czas. Strumyk płynie tak jak płynął. Brzegi gdzie, nie wiesz nawet jaki gdzie. Nie zdążysz nawet, bo nie zdążysz przekonać. W jaki sposób to nie ma rację, że tak powiem, to przysłowie. Cicha woda brzegi szła dziewczyna przez zielony las. Popatrzyła mnie tylko jeden raz. Popatrzyła i minął jakiś czas, lecz widocznie jej uroda była jak nie zdążysz nawet zabezpieczyć, bo nie zdążysz w jaki sposób, kto to wie, ma rację, że przy solowie cicha woda. Strumyk przez zielony las skończył się już wiatr. Dzisiaj tylko czasem proszę was, jeśli śpiewam sobie jak najciszej. Cicha woda przebiegnie, nie wiesz nawet jak i gdzie, nie zdążysz nawet zabezpieczyć.
I mean, Kill Stalins is just a piece of fun. It's actually got quite a high level of difficulty in some respects, because basically your health regenerates relatively rapidly, but not really rapidly. But the enemies can basically kill you, most of them anyway, if they get close enough, they can kill you within 1 or 2 shots basically. So even though your health regens, you have to be a bit sneaky and a bit clever with strafing and such, and taking people out from a distance. I need to probably get them on so they wander around a bit more. At the minute, a lot of the enemies seem to be just stationary a lot of the time. And these are all things I'm going to work on in the next 1.1 or 1.2 development. But at the minute I really can't be doing that, because I've actually got a lot of work on at the minute for once. A few website projects, some of which have got oncoming deadlines, or 2 of which, and just obviously looking for a full-time developer job at the minute. So yeah, I thought I'd just talk a bit about what I've been up to in regards to the game development stuff, and blah 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 blah. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, you could let me know what you think of Kill Stalins. It is, like I said, a bit of nonsense, but it's fun to a degree, I think, and some of the dynamics are quite interesting, I suppose, in terms of the game, and non-typical maybe, but I was quite happy with some of the loading screens they did. They were rather stupid and ridiculous, but that's kind of the fun of it, I guess. So you're right, yeah, download it, let me know what you think, good or bad, whatever. I know it's not a masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, alright, bye.